spend the same money and time to make a feature. I mean,
Another question back here.
Yeah, as a first-time producer with the limitations involved and the crew and the director and the writing, all the limitations involved, you finish a film and it's not fantastic, but would you guys suggest still sending it out and using your contacts? Or is that not the way to go because someone's going to say, oh, it's okay, and then the next one they won't really look at?
Well, here's my feeling on that. Anytime, and did you say it was a feature or a short?
I did a web series. I
Oh,
did
a web series.
We were trying to get a TV deal, and I've been sending it out, and I've been hitting major studio executives. I'm a little, I'm just aware that this is the first thing they're seeing from me.
Right.
So,
Well,
on the other hand, this is what I have, so I'm still meeting with them.
you know what? As long as you're proud of it and you feel comfortable with it, that's your calling card right now. That's what you have, and it represents you. And so, yeah, send it out, see what reaction you can get from it. The next one's going to be better, and the one after that's going to be better than that.
So they will still look at the point is to establish the contact.
Yeah, and don't apologize
Yeah.
for what you do when you send it out to them. Give it to them. Don't say, hey, I only had this. Don't just send it to them. They'll understand. The only thing I would say is, hey, this is our first project out of the box. And I'm really proud of it. I want you guys to see it. Here's what it is. That would be the only thing I would say.
there's another thing now. I've noticed this, the kind of idea that perception is more important than reality kind of thing. And I know I have lots of friends that make, people that send me their, emails about their films, and most films don't get seen that much, most independent films, and you'll have I don't want to name the film. There was a film that I knew the two producers on this film, and for like 3 years I was hearing about this film, and once it was finished and started playing festivals, I started getting emails about all the film festivals they were in and all the awards they won. I mean, it was something like 25 film festival awards, and they'd been, which is ridiculous. I mean, how many? Anyway, I'm not going to get into that part, but anyway, there was a lot of film festival awards and a lot of film festivals. And I was like, wow, maybe this is good, And then it finally played at the Sunset 5, and I went to see it, and I didn't think it was all that great. Now, I went back on their website, and I looked at the actual film festivals and the ones that they'd won awards, and I'd heard of one film festival that I actually had been to once, and then there was a city on another film festival that I'd never really heard of. The film festival, the Phoenix Film Festival. I've heard of it now, but I'd heard of Phoenix. The rest of them, I didn't even know they were the whatever something beach film festival. I had never heard of that beach. I don't know where that place is in the world, but it didn't matter because they were able to kind of take what they had gotten and leverage it and create a perception that this was a really good film. It was award-winning, and they got some review quotes, and they may not have been from Variety. They may have been from a blog. But I've seen this a lot lately of people, getting their film out and leveraging these things, and you will never see the film, but you think that they made a great film because they got all these really good quotes and they won these awards, and they're creating the perception that what they've created is great. And so why, waste someone's time making them watch your 2-hour film, and you can just tell them how great the 2-hour film was, and then, then let's talk about the new film that I want to do.
That's exactly what the studios do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same thing. It's just on a different level. Same thing. Same exact thing.
Question way over there.
Yeah, I have a quick question. I just shot a short film, 15 minutes, and to get to what you were talking about, it cost $700. It took 8 hours to shoot, and I'm doing it for the same reason, because it'll be hopefully eventually be a feature. But what are some of the best short film festivals to submit to? Because there's so many of them, and who knows?
Well, I've been going through the short festival circuit, and the first thing that you want to do is go to Without a Box and register Without a Box. And then you know what, you select them. And I'll tell you this, at least in terms of film festivals in general, this is a general rule. There's only maybe 3 or 4 film festivals that are worth anything, and that's Cannes, it's Sundance, it's Toronto, and I think there's one other. The other ones, in terms of mostly distributors going there and picking things up. The other ones are all good. In terms of the short ones, there's excuse me? Yeah, Los Angeles. Palm Springs is supposedly one of the best short film festivals worldwide.
The actual short film festival.
Yeah, short
they have
film
a feature film festival.
Yeah, they have a Palm Springs Short Film Festival. And the only thing I would do is just go online and do some research on which ones pertain to your film. The one I did was a comedy, so I focused online on mostly comedy short film festivals.
I think